Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atala Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there is a lot of things which will happen this week and could have an impact on the market. For example, we're going to have the Supreme Court, coming out probably with the decisions on Trump tariffs. It was missed last week, but on the 14th of January could be the next date. Also, this week, we're going to have the new CPI data coming out. Then on the 14th, you're going to have the new PPI data is coming out. There is an investigation against Jerome Powell. Then we have Donald Trump saying he instructing his representative to buy $200 billion in mortgage bonds, and a lot of other things in today's video. So don't forget, guys, if you would like to keep yourself up to date, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and now let's start with it. All right, and when we're looking at the prices, we can see, let me quickly refresh. Here we go. So Bitcoin is basically almost nothing down in the last 24 hours, 0.21%. Ethereum almost 1% down. With that, Bitcoin $90,759, Ethereum $3,097. The top gainer so far is Story 25% up, Monero 11% up, Arrow 3% up. Among the losers, Lighter down 16%, Polygon down 8%, ENA down 6% when we're looking at the top 100. When we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart here on the daily, we can see that we're going here really sideways in this channel since the 17th of November. And we tried to break out here, and we had another try, last week. It did not happen. So what we can see, we have here this rising triangle, ascending triangle, and we have to be aware of one thing. So this is a bullish scenario, but we are in a downtrend, and this is very, very important. So this would go against the trend, and trend always is the most important one. But there's always one point when the trend is changing, so we can now watch this triangle. But if we break out of this towards the downside, then of course we can see, price is going down, and if Bitcoin is going down, then probably others as well. But if we break above it, then we maybe could revisit here on the weekly the 50-week moving average. So if you break above 94,000 and we stay above it, close the week above it, then Bitcoin could move towards $100,000 again. Until that, we going here in the and watching this sideways movement. And when we're looking at the fear and greed index, we're still in neutral as we were in last week. So it's not, at least on CoinMarketCap's fear and greed index, there are different ones and with different kind of numbers and data. But this one, it's in neutral right now. And also, when we're looking at here, Hyperliquid Wallet, P&L distribution, we can see that the big guys, money printers, smart money, arbitrage pros, there are, at least the first two top one, the big guys are in bearish. So bearish, so the sentiment hasn't really changed, the trend hasn't really changed. I'm also always watching this one as well. Right, and now let's move on and let's see what's going to happen this week, because there are a couple of important things. So, first of all, let's start with this one. Lawmakers are preparing to try again on a major crypto bill. Why it matters and what happens next. So here we go. So two Senate committees will hold hearings Thursday to work on their parts of crypto market structure bill. The draft will be merged to create one big bill, which will go to the Senate floor a vote. The passage of the framework focused on digital assets is crucial for crypto industry's future in the US and could boost token price. Okay, this is the blah blah, but the point is that now we could make some progress in this area. Also, what else? We're going to have now tomorrow the new CPI data is coming out, and as you can see, The last two one, one is left out because of the shutdown. So the last two one, we see a decrease, and now the focus says 2.7, so not worse. So it would be smaller than this, then the inflation, it's coming down again, and that would be actually a good thing. PPI, same case, we're going down for a while now. If now no forecast data yet, but on the 14th the new PPI is coming out as well. Then we have the US Supreme Court tariff decision could happen on the 14th of January. It didn't happen last week. People were waiting for it, but there were no decision made. Now it could happen this week on the 14th, so that could bring some volatility to the market as well. And yeah, so these are the highlights which are going to happen on this week, but I have more stuff to come. We have an investigation against Jerome Powell, and he also talked about it, so let's check that one out. So as you can see it here, you have it on the Federal Reserve's website, what Jerome Powell is saying about it. But to look at a quick summary, so the federal prosecutors opened a criminal investigation into Powell over testimony he gave to Senate committee about renovations to the Fed's buildings. There is an ongoing thing about this. So in a Sunday statement, Powell said the investigation is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our base assessment of what will serve the public rather than following the presence of the president. So, as you know, Donald Trump has repeatedly attacked Powell and the Fed for refusing to grant his demands to cut interest rate. And, Powell is just, finding it this way, not following the instructions, what the president would like to have. And he believes that all these attacks happening because of this, they would like to remove him if it's possible sooner than May, but he will leave in May anyway. So this is one thing. Right, okay. Another thing I would like to talk about that then Trump jumps in and would like to reach some results with what? I'll tell you in a second. So what we have is Trump says he's instructing his representative to buy 200 billion in mortgage bonds, claiming it will lower rates. So basically, this is what Trump desperately wants. So yeah, this is what he said. Trump said he was issuing that directive because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the two government-sponsored mortgage issuing entities, are flush with cash. So, well, so far it's unclear from Trump's post whether it would be Fannie and Freddie, that Treasury Department, or another entity doing the buying. But this is what Trump is pushing. He really would like to see the rate going down. And as you can see, he's doing whatever just he can. This is his original post about it. Okay, and well, talking about basically the possibilities for rate cut, now it's very, very slim. 5% that on the 28th of January, the next FOMC meeting, we're going to have a rate cut. 95% we stay as we are. So this is right now much more likely. We have about 16 days to go. So of course, we have seen it before. It can change, but right now, this is the present situation. And also when we're looking at the inflows outflows into Bitcoin spot ETFs, we have rather outflows in the last 4 trading days. Last one on the 9th of January, it was 250 million US dollar. And okay, one final topic, what we all feel YouTubers, that crypto YouTubers use sinks to the lowest level since early 2021. So you who is still watching this video is still watching YouTube crypto content, but this is going down like crazy, as you can see, and not just on X, on YouTube as well. So viewers of crypto content on YouTube has declined to its lowest level since January 2021, following a sharp retreat over the past 3 months. So as you can see it here, here you have in small, the YouTubers name, famous guys, international ones, and as you can see here, this is just going down. So less and less and less views. Now crypto is really not a hot topic among retail, because probably because the altcoin market is down. The Q4 didn't play out as people hoped it will play out, and then it's not that much interest. But those who are the hardcore guys, they know that this is the time exactly when they have to pay attention. So you who is here, now you here at the right time, because you want to invest when the trend is turning again. It's turning bullish at some point, because sooner or later it will, and you would like to invest on lower prices, not when the FOMO kicks back and everything is coming back and these views going up like crazy. That is already late. So I think, but I know it's just a minority who's watching right now, but those are the guys who get the most out of it in the next bullish phase. By the way, guys, if you would like to use some exchange, then we have Bybit.eu, which has a MiCA license. This is very, very important. And also you can get 100 USDC welcome gift if you're using my link. The link is under this video. So check it out, and then you can collect this nice bonus. And yeah, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.